Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report, your free NHL hockey previews and predictions for Friday. It is January 13th. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your friendly Friday. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner, or hit the subscribe button below this video if you're using a mobile device. Today's podcast is brought to you by your good friends right here at atsstats.com. All right, let's look at the SBI, the Sports Betting Index in the NHL last night. We have 12 games in the Bettman circuit last night, and the underdogs only won 4 of those games. In fact, 8-4 for the favorites. And when it came to the puck line, it was at 500 at 6-6, 4-8 to the under. And let's take a look at the 7-day average when it comes to the over-unders for betting NHL. And the over still prevailing. Well, actually, you know what? A neutral market, 50.3. It's the overs in the 3-day average, 62.7% of the last 3 days. The games have gone over the total. And when you look at the 3-day average on the favorites, on the straight-up factor, 64%, 67 last night, and the year average at 60.1. And the one I'm always interested in looking at is the 7-day average. That'll tell me what kind of market we're in. You know, like I always say to you guys, right? It's like the stock market. It can't keep going up, can't keep going down. You got to look for that happy medium. And right now, we're still a tad bullish when it comes to betting favorites in the National Hockey League. All right, let's get to those 3 games on deck here today. We'll kick it off in Pittsburgh, where the Penguins take on the Winnipeg Jets. Minus 185 is the line, 6.5 is the total. And we're going to lean with Sid the Kid and company at 3.4 to 2.7. The over-under at 6.1. And what's interesting in this matchup, you got an A-bullish team in the Winnipeg Jets who are 27-15 this season. And they're a pretty big road underdog against a team who's only 21-19 on the year and 3-7 in their last 10 games. So this smells pretty fishy in my books. But you know what? Like Ross Benjamin says all the time, you got to think like a bookmaker, and you got to think how they're thinking right now. And why this line is minus 185. Does that mean that they're thinking that a lot of people are going to bet on the Winnipeg Jets and maybe Pittsburgh just prevails here? But I think this is a game I might stay away from. Just the line, scared me away from this one. Minus 185, 6.5 is the total. And the computer pick also going to go with the Pens. 3.4 to 2.7. The over-under at 6.18. And we're going to give the Pittsburgh Penguins a 71.4% chance of winning. They're now on a 2-game win streak. While the Jets, they beat the Buffalo Sabres in their last game 4-2. They're 6-4 in the last 10. 3-7 to the under. New Jersey Devils taking on the Anaheim Ducks on the Duck Pond this evening, and we do like the New Jersey Devils to win. Pretty big favorite here, minus 333. I had them listed at minus 131 on my value index. That's because they had that little bit of a hiccup there in the month of January where they weren't as dominant as they were in the first half of the season. And we do have the Devils winning tonight, 3.6 to 3.02, the over-under at 6.68. 73.3% chance of winning for the New Jersey Devils. They're on a 2-game win streak. Last 3 games have gone over the total. Same thing for the Anaheim Ducks, who are riding a 2-game losing streak. And looking at the Kogo tonight, wow, very low at 26%. That means a 74% chance of this one going under the total tonight at the Duck Pond. And your final game of the evening will be at the Shark Tank against the Edmonton Oilers, where the Oilers are 169 favorite. The over-under at 6.5. And we're going to go with Edmonton in this one, 3.4 to 2.8. The over-under at 6.35. Looking at the last game for Edmonton, a 6-2 win over the Ducks, while the San Jose Sharks lost a heartbreaker to the LA Kings. 4-3 was the final in that one. Last 2 games for Edmonton have gone over the total. They're playing on 1 day's rest. Same thing with the Sharks. Sharks are 3-7 straight up in their last 10 games. 80% of those games went over the total, while the Edmonton Oilers, they're 5-5 straight up, 6-4 to the over, and I had them listed pretty much at fair market value at minus 177 tonight against the San Jose Sharks. All right, there's your NHL predictions. Let's take a look at your stats and trends of the day. I got a good one here on the total in the San Jose Edmonton game. Anytime the Sharks are a home dog versus a conference opponent after a division game, and they're coming off a road loss as an underdog, the over is 9-1 for the San Jose Sharks, so you might want to consider that, especially Edmonton could put the puck in the net, right? All right, and your number 1 sports betting option here tonight, the Edmonton Oilers, and are in a good situation. In fact, they're minus 159, 6.5 is the total. Neutral 17 days, meaning they're 3-4, 4-3 in their last 7. Strength of schedule, man, they're coming in battle tested in the last 7, 63%. That means the last 7 teams they played have a combined record of 63 win percentage, so they're ready. And against those C-type teams this year, not a very dominant record, 63%, even though it's good. It's not in the 70s and 80s, right? You got to beat the Beatles, especially when you're a B-type team and you're playing those teams below 500. That's what I call the beatables. You got to beat those teams handily. All right, Edmonton on the road this year, 12-8, which is better than their home record of 10-13. I would like to see the strength of schedule of that there. I might do a little research on there. Minus 172 was my line, so undervalued tonight against the Sharks, and I got them winning at a 66.4% chance of winning. Don't forget, folks, you can get the Raymond Report light version each and every day right here at atsstats.com. And if you're wondering what's exactly the Raymond Report, what is the full Raymond Report, let's go to that game between Winnipeg and Pittsburgh. I'm going to give you a preview of the full detailed Raymond Report. And you can see right here, we give you the last 10, the value index, the Cal, the Kogo, and we've got some other stats and trends for you. The PVI, the home and away records, and things that you don't see very often here, but you can see right here that the Pittsburgh Penguins in their last 10 head-to-head meetings, maybe this is why they're such a favorite tonight. They're 8-2 against the Winnipeg Jets, while Winnipeg only 1-9 in their last 10 games in Pittsburgh. So maybe that has something to do with the line. You can see the past history of these teams, the last 10 games for both these clubs tonight. And also, we give you some stats and trends, and this is all on the full detailed Raymond Report that you get with your $4.99 membership for 1 week right here at atsstats.com. Imagine that, $4.99, and you get knowledge that can help you win on a daily and consistent basis. All right, folks, have yourself a great Friendly Friday. It is January 13, and I hope to see you back here on Saturday with another edition of the Raymond Report. Cheers.